Hey, how are you? So, look, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Right now, Shiba Inu's not doing a whole heck of a lot. It is on the 1 day down 3.3%, on the 7 day down 22%, and on the 1 month down 13%. Why is it down? We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about some things that Shiba Inu's building for the future, and then wrap that discussion around what's going to start happening in January for us as Shiba Inu coin holders, kind of in the bigger market picture. Okay, so a lot to cover here. Please do two things: hit that like and subscribe if you're over here on YouTube. If you're watching this on X, give me a follow if you are so inclined. Okay, so like I said, SHIB's down. It's down on the 1 day 3.5%, give or take. On the 7 day, it's down 22%. To me, that number is extremely telling. That number is really kind of painting the picture and giving us the narrative. Now, is Shiba Inu down in and of itself? Like nothing else went down? No, of course not. The entire crypto market in the last, inside of the last 7 days has lost 500 and $40 billion. $540 billion in market capitalization has gone away. That's people pulling money out of the crypto market. Okay. In the meme category specifically, I want to show you this. So the meme category at its top, at its peak, which was the 8th of December, you can see right there on the chart there, was $137 billion market cap. That was the meme coin space in and of itself. And right now it is a $93 billion. So it's lost about 40 billion, right? It's lost about 40 billion in market capitalization. And as I said, this is not a Shiba Inu specific scenario playing out, right? 24 hours here. Well, no, look at the 7 day. Again, Dogecoin's down 22. Shiba Inu's down 22, 26, Pepe, 32, Dog with Hat, Floki, 27, 24. I mean, down on Brett. Now, Pudgy just came and popped in. So that's why it's showing that massively up. Mog 29, 32% down on Popcat, so forth and so on. Why is this playing out and what's going on? Well, look, and then we're going to get to the positive here in just a minute. This is playing out because a lot of investors who are invested in crypto are invested in meme coins, and a lot of investors, and if this is you, this is kind of a fair warning, right? A lot of crypto investors, they're new to investing in general, and they sell when anything remotely bad happens. And look, a 20% move in 7 days for Shiba Inu is normal. Okay, down or up, it's normal, and that's a lot of volatility, and that's a roller coaster ride that a lot of people can't stay on because they're like, oh my god, they think they think the sky is falling and the ship is sinking and all that kind of stuff when it's really not. So you've got to shift the narrative. You've got to look to the future. You got to kind of stop looking at just the Shiba Inu chart, but you got to say, oh, okay, this is not a Shiba Inu specific thing. All of meme coins are down 22%, including Dogecoin, right? All this kind of stuff. Oh, and by the way, what's going on in the larger market? Oh, okay. There's $400 billion, 500 billion, excuse me, that has left the market. More. It's down 2%. Okay. This is a broad market move down. All right. So that's the bad. That's kind of where we're at, right? So what are positive things that Shiba Inu is building it has in the near future? Oh, I don't know. This little thing, but the Shiba Inu partnering with Chainlink could be the key to SHIB's biggest rally yet. Yes, that was almost a story that everybody didn't even know about and talk about. But Chainlink, obviously the biggest crypto project out there doing supply chain crypto. This is big. Okay. And Shiba Inu continues to diversify and work towards, in one way or the other being multi-chain. Okay. And so my point is you've got to look at what they're building. And then beyond that, you've got to look at what's going to happen in 2025. Okay. Remember, we had Trump taking office on January 20th. Remember, we got a new SEC chairman, Paul Atkins, taking office on January 20th. That's the day that Gary Gensler is resigning, right? We've got a whole new landscape that is set to go into play in December. Okay. I'm sorry, January. Excuse me. I think the rest of December is going to be what we're dealing with now. I think the rest of December is going to be more of this, where, we might be down 2%. We might be up 1% one day, but overall we're going to be flat. I don't really see a Santa rally now in the cards. I think that the sentiment and the attitude is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And I think people are sitting on the sidelines waiting to see what happens. And that's just the reality of where we're at. But if you look in the future, what Shiba Inu is set to be, it's poised to be, with being the number 2 largest meme coin out there by market capitalization, arguably as big of a brand as Dogecoin, a global following, a global marketplace awareness. When the money comes back into meme coins right here, again, remember we've lost 40 billion since the 8th of December. When the money flows back in, it's going to go into major meme coins as well. Okay. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Pepe, all of these are standing, they're standing waiting to benefit from that. Okay. And again, I remind you that in 2025, the remainder of 24-25, we got a massive bull run ahead of us. Have we been derailed in the short term? Yes, we've been derailed by the whole Federal Reserve thing. And I've talked about this in a bunch of videos. That's a short term issue that people have to basically digest and get over, with, if you will, as we roll forward into January. But again, January, we've got a reset. We got so many positive things coming that I'm not worried about it. And I'm not worried about Shiba Inu in the long term at all, period. End of story. Just right now, I mean, it is what it is. And 20% move in the last 7 days, 22%, that's kind of par for the course. But it didn't happen in a vacuum. Shiba Inu didn't move down by itself. Everything else moved down along with it. You always need to look at that. Okay, so Shiba Inu has amazing things in the future. I think this is definitely Shiba Inu news that's worth talking about. And again, I appreciate you giving me a few minutes of your time with that. I recommend getting out and taking a walk with your dog, your cat, if you can walk a cat. I know people do walk cats, which I think is kind of cool. We don't have cats, we're dogs. We have dogs. We have 2 little Australian shepherds. But get out and touch grass, as they say, right? Get out and go on a hike. Get out and just be with your family, be with your friends. Look to the holiday. Kind of put this crypto thing on the side burner of a little bit, because I don't think a lot's going to happen from now until the end of December, the next 9 days. I think we just got more of the same. So with that, have a good one. I'll see you.